Hello everyone, welcome back to Scott Hart Voice, the channel dedicated to voiceovers and video games, and welcome back to Eden Crafters. We are going to continue my streaming / YouTube world. Last time we left off having just finished all of the computer, rotor, and oh my gosh, circuit board automation. I couldn't remember what it was called for a minute. Excuse me. And we were going to go ahead and start doing all sorts of warehouse implementation, and I do want to do that. However, I wanted to really figure out, I got a comment, excuse me, on my episode 3 video by someone with the name of, let me actually pull up the video because I can't remember their name, Ratster... Oh, I can't remember. I'm sorry. They messaged me directly afterwards, though, after episode 4, and told me about using Warehouse 2. So I was thinking I would dive into that a little bit today and see exactly what it's all about, what you can do with it, and all that kind of good stuff. Ratsterful. There we go. Anyway, they messaged me talking about Warehouse 2 items, and I want to check my audio balance and make sure that the game isn't too loud. Yeah, no, it's good. We're good to go. So let's head on back over here and let's take a look at Warehouse 2 stuff. So, excuse me. We need a lot of glass panes for them as opposed to Warehouse 1s, but that's fine. I mean, they look pretty cool. It increases the stack size by 10 all the way up to 50, but I don't know if it allows any type of input because I haven't built one. So let's go ahead and build one and see what this thing is all about. I figured we could just build it in this area right here and we can move it when we're ready. So we need 90 glass, and right now we got, I think it's just 20. Yeah, so we need 70 more glass, which is 4 stacks. And I can't fit 4 stacks. Oh, right. And that's the wave is about to hit us in the face. So there's that. That's fun. I can get rid of a couple stacks of iron because I don't think we're going to need them. What did I say? 4 stacks? 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. So we're going to go ahead and just start making ourselves a bunch of glass panes, and then we can go grab some of the not the reinforced, but the iron beams, I think is what they're called. And we can go grab some basalt. I really want to see what this is all about, what this tier 2 is. And because being able to have bigger stack sizes, it sounds fantastic. Because not only, like even if I can't put anything into Warehouse 2, even if I'm not able to, being able to have bigger stacks, being able to have bigger fat stacks sounds incredible. Because, you know, you're pretty much, at least after 2, you're doubling your inventory size. Because each of these stacks is 20. With just 2 of them, you're doubling how much you can carry, which is incredible, which is fantastic, incredible, wonderful, blah, blah, blah. I could just keep going on and on about it. But for now, I really just want to build it and see what it looks like. All right, and I have 20 more silica? Yeah. So we'll get a little bit more. Oh, man. I don't know about you guys, but I has the tired. And it's only 1 in the afternoon. I live in the mountain time zone in North America, so. Okay, cool. Until the wave hits us, we're going to go grab the other stuff that we need, which is basalt concrete and, oh, There it is. I can grab some beams while I have a do I have a moment? Do I have time? Probably. 1, 2. Oh, crap. I can't carry anymore because I have too much elsewise on me. Okay. Well, now comes the time of clearing out inventory. This is another reason why it would be great to have bigger stack sizes. So, I'm just making a case for myself to be able to do more. And I need... Let's sort this so I can see everything I got. I got 21. I think I needed 60. Yeah. Okay, so 1 more stack for that. I need 4 stacks for basalt. Yep. Oh, there we go. I am holding space. Why are you not... This is the second time this has happened to me. There it goes. Oh, I know why. If any dev is watching, it's because I was in this screen when it hit. And I was holding space. It wouldn't skip. As soon as I hit escape and then held space, it would skip. So if you guys are watching that, that's why I couldn't skip the scene, is because I was in this when the wave hit. Okay, I need 4 stacks for basalt. I got 2 spaces. What can I get rid of? What can I get? What do I not need? I don't think I really need that many circuit boards on me anymore. Nor do I need that. That should be good. Oh, and I should probably pull up my OBS. Just a minute. There. Now I can actually see comments. Oh, pfft, derp. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Oh, and the other reason I brought up the comment from Ratsterful is because they were telling me something. What was exactly they were saying? The tier 2 increases the stack size, but there was something else. Let me pull up the comment so I don't forget it. Oh, there's going to be a release that looks like it's tomorrow, and it's going to be around warehouses, which I'm really excited about, which is also one of the reasons why I don't want to do too much around warehouses, because I don't know what's changing. Excuse me. I keep losing my spot in what I'm doing. There. So, yeah, there's going to be an update, and I don't know how it's going to affect warehouses. So, for right now, I think what I'm going to do is keep everything as it is, and then we can take a look at the warehouses after the update. What I might do is still add, put the concrete and the basalt concrete in one of them. Anyway, one of the things that it sounded like Rasterful was saying is that by pre-seeding, and by pre-seeding not like before, but as in like putting it down and seeding the stacks of the warehouse manually, you can force the warehouse to always have that kind of configuration just by having multiple inputs to it. So I don't know if that's true or not. I have no idea. But I figured we might be able to test it out at least. I was like, wait a second. Well, I don't have enough? And I was like, oh, wait, no, that's the rocket launch site. So, ooh, this is a big boy. And there are inputs. 5 inputs to this as well. Okay. That's interesting. Where could I think maybe over here. Just so we can take a look at it. No, wow, this is a big unit. That's a big unit. Okay. There we go. Oh, and there's something else I wanted to do too. I need to clear out inventory space to be able to do this. So we're going to grab our tractor. We're going to flatten out a bunch more stuff. A bunch more area. So we can build our huge unit of a factory. And then we're going to start terraforming a little bit more. Because the update looked like it was going to be for warehouses. Well, not looks like it's going to be. That's what they have said. They said the update is going to be for warehouses. And so what I want to do is not do too much in the form of warehouse work today, but rather wait for the update to hit. And in the meantime, for this episode, we can do some more terraforming. And I think that's what we're going to do. More terraforming would be very beneficial. Really? Come on. Come on, baby. That is I really like this thing. I really like being able to terraform this quickly. But I think the game doesn't like it all that much. I think it's kind of hurting. Alright, hopefully that's enough space. Something I need to do before we do anything else, though, is see if I can't mow this down. Oh. Oh my. We're gonna have to fix that. There we go. All right, we'll get the tractor to plug that up. And then we should be good to build this thing. Ooh, I need to eat. And another reason why I want to get the terraforming done more is because I'm really sick and tired of having to go in for oxygen. Not terraforming, but the seeding part of the terraforming, I should say. There's a couple parts to terraforming, right? There's the actual, what are you going to do to the landscape? And then number two, there's actually creating the atmosphere for said world. Okay, and I would think I would like it to be on the grid. But for now, let's just go ahead and build it over here. Oh, wait, drone view. I forgot about drone view. Haha! And that's a large rock deposit. Excellent. That's good placement, I think. Good. Boy, that's a unit of a building. Not as much as that one, I think, but still pretty big. Is that a visual glitch? Or is that actually what it's supposed to look like? Those little pieces that are like curved out. That's interesting. And can I now... Hey, there we go. I now have stacks of 30. Excellent. And yes, we do have storage space. It's the same amount as a tier 1, which is interesting. I would think that a building like this might have a little bit more space than in a tier 1. But the fact that a tier 2 can hold the same amount as a tier 1, I don't see any reason to build tier 1 across the board anymore. At all. I see no reason to do that. Oh, let's fix that. I need to make some more oxygen capsules. So I think we're going to stick with tier 2 warehouses from here on out, which means we have iron beams already automated, so we can get those into the warehouse system. We have circuit boards in the warehouse system. We can get basalt and then glass panes. So we can do some bring that silica production back over to the node and build a whatchamacallit, a warehouse over there. And I think what I would do, I don't know what that update is going to entail, but if it allows us to be able to predefine what can go into a slot, what I'd probably do is, since there's 27, the base factor of 27 is a 3 because it's 3 to the third. That means I probably wouldn't have more than 3 inputs to one warehouse. And what I would do is I would have each row be a type of input to that, which would be great because over here, you know, I have 3 different warehouses and I could replace it with just one and have all of them feeding into one warehouse, which would be really, really nice. Here's what we're going to do for now. We're going to... This might look like a little bit of a hack job, and if it does, I'm sorry, but I'm going to go with this for now until I at least redo how everything looks a little bit. We are going to take... Would you stop? I don't want it to go that way. I want it to go this way. There. How does that look? And it's going through the foundation of that. Whatever, I don't care. We're going to have the iron beams, or whatever they are, go into this warehouse. Just so I have them, since I'm going to need them. Wow. Just such a long, arduous conveyor belt. Can I just do that? Yeah, that's better. Cool. And I should now have beams coming out. Yep, there they are. Can I see them clipping through the ground? Yeah, that's awesome. I hope that's not going to be a problem when I build a rocket. I would suck if it is. Okay. Maybe I'll seed some basalt or something in here at some point. But like I said, I really don't want to touch this more than I already have, considering I don't know what's going to happen in the update. So for now, we've cleaned out our inventory space. Let's go ahead and sort that all out. And now we are going to dismantle our seating, because I've been told I am able to move it now because I no longer need it here. I've been told that because of how this thing works, once an area has been seeded, it is good to go from there on out. What did this go into? Three capsules might be enough. I have enough to place down like a room if I need. But in any case, I've been told that we have enough in this area, and that by tearing this down, it will not de-seed this area, that this is now done, and we can move on. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to just take this all apart, and we're going to move to another non-seeded area. There we go. Go ahead and flatten that out. Okay, where's the next area that I want to like kind of form out? Let's go over here. Just to where we don't see a bunch of grass anymore. Maybe right around here-ish. We can do the seating right here. Yeah, that works. And let's get ourselves a water pump. And I think I only need the one. And then we need a tree greenhouse. Oh, V. Keep forgetting to hit V. Okay. And then we're going to need a ground fertilizer, which we can put right there. And then this thing also needs water too, right? Yeah. That's why I needed 2 pumps. And then we can do a pipe hub here. Hopefully that'll work. And an area fertilizer right there. And then we can belt this up. Oh, that's right. It's shift to go down. I keep thinking it's C. It's not C. It's shift. Okay. And then I remember there being an issue building pipes with this thing, and you have to do it by hand. So let's just do this. And no, it's not just an issue with that. I just did not give it enough space. Dadgummit. Let's try this again. Okay, and we'll do the tree greenhouse there. And we'll do a pipe hub here. Yeah, that's going to be way better. And pipes. And there. And there. Then we'll belt that up. Oof. There we go. And then we just need to belt this in. There we go. So ground fertilization should be going up. 1% fertile. As soon as this hits, that should also start seeding the area. There's our organic input. Excellent. Just need to give that some time to run and we're good to go. Where did I put my... There it is. I need to grab some quartz, and I have iron plates because I need some oxygen capsules. Yeah, that'll be good. And now I can make 30 oxygen capsules, and I'm good to go. 2, 3. Very nice. I am tempted to replace 2 of those warehouses over by computers with warehouse 2s. But once again, I'm not sure what this update is. Like, I'm really tempted to do it, but I just don't know what the update is going to be like. So, like, do I do it? Do I touch more with the warehouses like I was going to, or do I just let it be? And I think the answer is do what the Beatles said and let it be. Oh, and I should make some more food boxes, which I can actually do that because I'm holding on to a bunch of organic. Why am I holding on to that much organic? Oh, right, because I had to move the tree farm. Cool. I might as well just make as many food boxes as I can while I have all this organic on me. I don't see any reason why not to. Can make 5 more, and then I can just ditch that last 2 organic. And now I have 29 food boxes. Excellent. That's wonderful. But I still want to get all those items in the warehouse so I don't have to keep carrying stuff on me. You know what I mean? Well, either way, the main focus right now should be the terraformation. That's almost dead. Does it say how much is on there? I don't know. And we can go ahead and flatten this little space out here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, excuse me. How we doing? Wow, that was fast. That went from 1 to 80% in about the space of, what, 3-4 minutes? Maybe? That's wonderful. And we have a new tree up over there. That one was already up there. But that's a new tree. Ooh, I actually just had an idea of something I'd like to do. Something I've been wanting to do for a little bit. Is let's start smoothing this so I can get up to the copper a little bit easier. I'd like to smooth this just a little bit more. And back down we go. So if I were to just drive up it, shouldn't be too much of an issue. Apparently it will be that much of an issue. And then I'd like to smooth out over here. Yeah, all the way up to the top. Because the cobalt's up here, isn't it? Yeah, there's the cobalt right there. And then this can go in there. Good. I think it's time we yeet ourselves off the edge and see what happens. What do you guys think? Yeet! Well, that was anticlimactic. But yeah, I think we'll just keep terraforming along the coast here since we have easy access to water here. And with that, it should give us a higher O2 percentage in the atmosphere, so we don't have to keep running in to get oxygen, because that's really starting to bother me. How much oxygen? What the? How much oxygen I've been having to use? What is going on? Huh? Okay. That's never happened. What if I try running? Yeah, there's something here. But there's nothing there. I'm confused. 17% fertile. 100% fertile. But this only says 17? That's strange. Wonder why. I wonder if it's because of this whole setup. I wonder if that's why I can't get through. I think I'm willing to bet that's why. Okay, well that says 100% fertile. So I guess maybe what we do is we take this apart and move it to the other side. Oh, wait, no. X. Okay. And now we can put that area fertilizer. Oh. No, I think they should be able to be used in tandem. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Water source, water source. Okay. And then we will pipe it up. And then we will belt this up to come around. Excuse me. There we go. And now the tree should go into here. What do you say? Ground is 23% fertile. I'm going to say that's probably pretty close to what this thing says. 23 as well. Okay. So the reason this one, the reason it said 100% over here is probably because it had some overlap of fertilization from when it was over there. That's my guess. Which is fine. We're going to fertilize the world. All right, let's watch this just go up and up and up. 30, 31, 32. Now let's check over here. What does this say? 33? Nice. Okay. So while they're both running, it just goes so much faster as opposed to just one or the other. But having these both working in tandem really fertilizes an area quick. Now, what I'd like to see is... All right, atmosphere is at 5.4%. Yikes. I thought that would have been higher by now. And... You know, the more I think about this, there is something else I want to do during this episode while we let the fertilization happen, and that is, I really would like to build that rocket to get rid of the wave. I think that's what we're going to do after this area gets fertilized. After it's showing 100%, which is pretty close, we're going to take this setup over to the area with computer production. And we're going to do an initial fertilization over there. And then we'll drive back over, fly over to the other place, grab the sulfur we need, because I think we need some sulfur for the rocket or something. J, deviate the moon. Yeah, we need 180 sulfur, which is 6 stacks, since we're now at 30s. Instead of 20s, we're now at 30s. Yeah, we'll need 6 stacks of sulfur. And I think we have enough iron plates. And we can make... Well, actually, no. We have the rotors in the system. So the only thing we won't have that we'll need to make is filters. which that's so nice. Maybe what I'll do is I'll bring a factory or a warehouse over to the sulfur, so I don't have to go back over there anymore, and I can just grab the sulfur from the warehouse system. I think that's something I'll do. Is build a warehouse over there, which will increase stack sizes to 40. That's what we'll do. This is already at 90, so we're almost done. Once this hits 100, we'll tear it down, drive over to the other place, set this up, build a warehouse over at Sulfur, and then we can come back and build the rocket. That'll be wonderful. 97. What does the other one say? 98. 98. 99. 100. 100. Break it down. Break it down. Let's break it down. Any more trees spawned? I don't see any other new trees. Oh, that's just taking too long. Oh, come off it. Okay. Going back over there will allow me to get some more uranium too, which will actually be really beneficial. Is this full? Oh no, it just needs more rubber belts. Okay. And that one's producing. Okay, it's still producing. It's just not producing so fast, which is fine. And water pump. V. That's it. No, area fertilizer goes on this side. I want tree greenhouse. And then ground fertilizer. Maybe right about there-ish. Area fertilizer. And about there. I want these two pretty close to each other. Okay. And now we can build pipes. The pipus. Lots of pipus. Yeah? Yeah, that's good. You there. You there. You there. And lastly, conveyor. I would love to have blueprints to where I could just set this up as a blueprint and just stamp it down. So I didn't have to rebuild it out every time. That would be incredible. to just have like a area fertilization blueprint. Just pop out the drone, fly up, and just bang, stamp it down. That would be that would be amazing. Ground's already at 4% fertile. Excellent. Where is my truck? There it is. All right. Let's grab the stuff we need to build a warehouse over at Sulfur. It's about to hit us again. That's okay. I relish in the knowledge that this will soon be gone. And now that that whole area has been fertilized and whatnot, hopefully I won't run into that issue with not being able to get through again. Are you kidding me? Okay. I need 90 glass. Yeah, I got room for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I already have 10, so I'm on 30 stacks now. I only need 3. Ha ha ha! Yes! And iron beams are in the warehouse. So our circuit boards, I just need to get some basalt concrete, 3 stacks of it, and I'm good to go. This is why you need to get stuff into the warehouse system. So much less time running around. I am so excited for this to be done. I'm also really excited for the update tomorrow. I don't know what is entailed in it at all. I have no idea. But it sounds like it's going to be a pretty nice update to the conveyor system. And there we go. I was like, that's not what I'm looking at. How much did I need again? 80. Okay. All right, I'm going to go craft those glass panes. And then once the wave is gone, we'll be good to fly over to the other island and get sulfur into the system, warehouse system. 1, 2, 3. I am learning so much through this playthrough that I want to do in subsequent playthroughs. I'm learning a lot about what I want to do next time. I still think that the biggest number one thing I wish I would have known when I started playing this is just how powerful the warehouse system is. I saw it and I acknowledged it that it was there, but I didn't acknowledge it for how powerful it is. And at this point, I only need another 20. No need to craft 30. Okay. Let's throw the extra silica away. I don't need the organic. Can sort that. All right. As soon as we're done with the cutscene, we can go. Should start here in a moment. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I think I only have one battery over there, so I'm going to make 2 more batteries for the ship, just in case I need them. So I'm going to need 10 sulfur and 20 refined cobalt. That is not the one I wanted. That is. Okay. You know what? I just grabbed 15, so we're going to grab 30 refined cobalt, because that's also how many we have in each stack now. So, oh wait, no, that's the quartz. Refined cobalt's here. There, now I can make 3 batteries, and we're good to go. Having an extra battery on the ship will not be a bad thing. 1, 2, 3. Also, I'm really glad that the energy cells just disappear when they're used up. I'm really glad to see that. And I'll hold on to this one until that disappears, and then I can throw an extra one in there. Okay, let's go. No, Ossifer, I swear to drunk, I'm not goodness. That's how I feel when I'm flying this thing. I feel like I'm drunk. Drunk with power. Okay. This will be interesting, as I don't have my tractor to flatten stuff out, so I have no idea what this is going to look like once I build it. I don't have a clue. But we're going to build it anyway. Maybe right there-ish? Let's go to drone view so we can see a little bit better. I kind of want to be able to place it on top of the hill. Like, maybe like this? What would that look like? That looks kind of cool. Let's see what it does. Oh, that's pretty slick. I might want to use the tractor to build this area up a little bit. But that looks that looks kind of cool. Yeah. I like how that looks. All right. Very nice. Let's... Oof. Do I have... Yeah, I do have room in my inventory. Let's do this. We're going to cut that. And we're going to grab all of that. And add all of that. I feel like that should be 40, not 30. I feel like each of these stacks should be 40. Should they not? Yeah, they should be. It's like, wait a second. I now have 2 of these. Very cool. Okay. We can dismantle this, and we'll belt up sulfur to the warehouse. And we now have sulfur in the warehouse system. Awesome. And we only need one more, and then we'll have stacks of 50 for everything. How are we on O2 now? Which screen was that on? Oh, there we go. 7% oxygen. Okay. Well, it's getting there. I wish there was a mechanic to slow down the ship without losing altitude, because as soon as I hit S to go down, that's how I decelerate. But I'd like to be able to, whenever I do that, I usually go down. For some reason there, I didn't. You see right there, I just went down. Ooh, that is tough to do. Okay. Okay. What do we need? Wow, we have a lot of sulfur. So we need lots of iron plates, which we can grab. And we need 30 filters. Filters, I think, are... I think it's just sulfur and iron plates. I might be wrong, but I think it's just that. Yeah, sulfur and iron plates. We'll go and make 30. This warehouse system is stupid powerful. I wonder if filters would be something worth automating at some point. I mean, there's enough sulfur on the other island that I think there's a iron node that I can tap into, that I could automate filters over there. The thing is I don't use a whole lot. I really don't use a lot of filters. Not enough iron plates. Oh, it's 3 per. Okay. Well, so I need 9 iron plates for that. And then I need... how many did I need for the rocket? $260. So I need 270 iron plates. One, two, three, four, five. That's 200. 280. Okay. That's good. Make 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then I think we have everything for the rocket. And then we'll probably need to find some way to fuel it, which I don't know how we're going to do that just yet. But we can at least make it. So we're going to. Yeah. Oh, we gotta watch this. We gotta watch this. I think this is gonna be a big one, guys. I think it's gonna be a big one. Holy crap, that thing is massive. That thing is so big. No, it's not done. Rocket ready to launch.
3, 2, 1. Ignition.
We didn't have to fuel it. I legit thought we were going to have to fuel the rocket. This is so cool. Oh, this cutscene is fantastic. What? Why did it cut to that? I know I've reached the end of the prologue, but I'm not done. I deviated the moon. Oh, it's still going. I wonder if that's the moon. I wonder if it does something once it gets there. Let's get around and watch. Let's see if it does anything. You can still see it in the sky. It's right above the crosshair. A little blinking pixel. Oh, I thought it might have done something once it gets there. Oh, well, it's all good. It's all good. I was going to say it's okay and it's all good, and it came out as it's all quiet. It just didn't come out right. Oh, it's still actually there. I can still see it blinking. Okay. Let's go more terraforming, huh? And the easiest way over there is probably this way. Now, let's see if we can get through this area that was like really jacked up driving wise. See if we can get through it this way. Okay, we did. Now, what happens if we drive through it this way? It's fixed now. What? What? I don't know. I'm not going to try thinking about it anymore. Hey, look at that. That looks great. Looks like the Denver Tech Center. Cool. All right, well, let's break it down and let's get seating somewhere else. The ground was 100% fertile. But that only says 50. That's weird. What's our 7.2%. Okay. Let's go over here on this little peninsula area. Let's seed this area. All right. So we need 2 pumps. There we go. V. That should work. And then we'll do ground fertilizer here. And the area fertilizer here. Pipes. And then conveyor belt. Cool. That's done. We'll let it do its thing, and then we will return once it's complete. And maybe after the peninsula is done, we can do this area here. This is something I've been wanting to do. What I'm going to do next is something I've been wanting to figure out how it works, what to do with it in general. And that is, you know, how does placing concrete around these buildings and designing things up, the aesthetic look of certain buildings, what does this all look like? And so that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to go grab a bunch of basalt concrete and regular concrete. And we're going to see what this is all supposed to look like. Uh, 200 maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can put that one extra stack of 10 back. Yeah, that's good. We'll grab 4 fat stacks of concrete, which is over here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Now let's see how this is all supposed to look when we use it. Aesthetic-wise, we have regular asphalt, bricks, corrugated plates, roof tiles, wood planks, bare concrete, bunker concrete, yellow stripes, concrete pavement, and floor panels. Glass, 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 glass. Okay, it's all glass. I thought there might have been some type of asphalt or concrete based off of the basalt concrete, but I guess basalt is only used purely in buildings. So that is good to know. That's very good to know. And 7.2% still. Oxygen has not gone up yet. So let's grab ourselves some asphalt. Ooh, I built this on the 45. Okay. Well, that'll be interesting then. And the interesting thing is there's like no sloped concrete. It's just like a pad that you would place down on the ground and then build something on top of it. So that's good to know. And can you get rid of it? Yes. Just like you would with normal rock. Okay. So I suppose if I wanted to do some type of like stair pattern up into one of the warehouses, I would need to place the concrete pad first, then build the warehouse on the concrete pad. Okay. That's really good to know. That's extremely good to know, actually. What else do we have? Exterior stairs, platforms, fences, a roof fence. Fence that you can place outside or on the roof of a living compartment. Okay. Excuse me. So on the next playthrough, I think I'm going to try and stick to things being on the grid. Can I build on top of it? Not really. But I can build stairs up to it. V. Okay. And I can have like a... Oh, that would be cool. So I could like build a stairwell up to this like kind of scaffolding and build a place to land my ship. So like once I build the what is it called? Vehicle hangar. Once I build the ship platform, I could build this area up around it like that. Granted, this is like platform stairs. Some stairs to access a ship platform. When the recall station is activated, your spaceship is remotely controlled to the nearest platform. Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, just something I didn't know. But either way, like I could build up something around it. That's kind of cool. Oh wow, that takes forever to disassemble. Okay. Deviate the moon. The giant waves are caused by a nearby moon. You've reached the end of this prologue. So I believe that means I'm no longer getting the giant waves, which is good. Very, very good. I was really sick and tired of that. But you know what I didn't get? I didn't get uranium to escape the planet. I need to get the uranium I need to build a nuclear energy cell, which I think I then put in my spaceship and then we can fly out. So I suppose we can just go over to the island and see what we can see. Oh, I can just do that and not have to move the mouse. That is nice. I didn't actually think about that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm not moving my mouse at all. I'm only flying with WASD. WASD. Hey, Eno, how's it going? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, no, there we go. Okay. Uranium. Interestingly enough, I haven't seen any uranium on this island spawn. And I noticed while rewatching one of my videos, I lost 2 refined uranium. And I hope that the uranium on this map is not permanent and that it will keep respawning to a certain degree, because I have not seen any uranium over here at all. Yes, I have been playing a little bit. I launched the rocket. I no longer have to deal with the dang wave. It is no more. And boy, am I glad. Wow, there's not a lot of uranium. Where are you supposed to find more uranium? There's no uranium deposit, so it's not like you can automate it. Maybe? These are the only 2 islands that I've found. Is it possible there are more islands in the game that I don't know about? We are exploring. Gosh, I love the music in this game so much. You're further than I was since the boys want to try. I stopped experience. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I wanted to get my foot under the door in the door as it were with learning this, because I feel like whenever we all play, I always get left behind. Here we go. Oh, and I found out the estimated launch. They're thinking it's going to be in October sometime. However, there's an update tomorrow. At least it's supposed to be tomorrow for the warehouse system, and I'm really excited to see what that update is going to look like. And also, once the oxygen level gets up to 20%, you do not have to worry about O2 canisters anymore. Okay, we're going to go down to the shore-ish area and then kind of back up to our ship. Yeah, there we go. Ah, fall damage isn't a thing. Hey, there we go. I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more uranium. I just explore and gather resources in these games, leaving the automation creation of the boys. Lore is for Balder. Well, you're going to like how I set up my base. By the way, I learned I'm going to make a top 10 things that I wish I would have known when I first started this game. And the first one is this. I wish I would have known just how powerful the warehouse system is. I really wish I knew how powerful that the warehouse system is when I first started. It is super, in a way, it's almost busted. You can get away with so much crap with this. And I don't know if you've done much with the warehouses, but they are freaking powerful. Okay, yeah. It's awesome. I'm really excited for the update tomorrow. It's one of the reasons why I'm not doing too much tonight or this afternoon with it. What my original plan was going to be getting everything that I had already automated into warehouses. But I don't know what the update is going to entail or really even do to warehouses. Like, it can make them less powerful, can make them even more super busted. I have no idea what it's going to do. And so that's why I'm not going to spend my time right now really focusing on a whole lot of warehouse work, because I really want to know what the update is going to do to it. If I were to have a one wish with the warehouses, it's that you could go into the warehouse configuration and predetermine what a slot in the warehouse is going to be available for. Like being able to go, like in Factorio, in the trains, how you can say that this slot is going to be for combinators, this slot is for inserters. I was kind of hoping that we would see something like that, because what I could do is I could have 3 inputs to every single warehouse, and what I would do is I would determine that each row would be a certain item type, and then I would have 3 inputs to every single warehouse. And then with 3 inputs to every warehouse, you know, I would need probably 1 for iron, because there would be 1 iron belt for, sorry, there'd be 1 belt for iron rods, 1 for iron plates, 1 for iron, whatever the heck these are, beams. You know, something like that. Agree with that. It was one of the things I didn't like with the warehouses. I just had it so each warehouse was only 3 to 4 different items. Yeah. Well, what I was going to do is I was going to dedicate 1 warehouse per item. I was going to have a lot of warehouses. I was going to get warehouse fever. And I don't know what the update's going to do, so I'm just going to wait and see what happens first, and then we'll find out. Okay, so that uranium cell needs what? 10 refined uranium. And each refined uranium, I think, was 5 iron ore. So we need 50 uranium to be able to make that. Where are we at? 52. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and grab the uranium on the way back to the ship. And then we'll get on out of here, make the uranium fuel cell, and see what happens. My plan was that too, but to start it didn't seem realistic. Yeah. Well, the cool thing is once you get all the items for warehouses in the warehouse network, you just got to give it time. And that's literally it. Give it time to automate and you're good to go. I got to figure out how to get back up now to my ship. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy. Uranium up the wazoo. Gosh damn. Oh, that is so much uranium. I'd put in the stream chat asking if the boys want to try out Eden Crafter. Well, I would love to play, because I now know what I now know, and I'm really grateful to have done this playthrough. And I'm really excited for what this game has to offer when it actually full releases. I joined the Discord, and I'm posting all the videos that I'm doing. I got some really great tips. I don't know if you knew this or not. I had no idea. You can have a drone, and you can use said drone to build stuff. Yeah. Now, the question is, how do I get back up to my ship? It's up there. Because there's like this plateau area, and I gotta get up it. I think the best way to get up is like right there. Okay. I'll just have to dig it out. Oh, you saw a picture of the drones, but you didn't look into it? Yeah. There. There we go. Cool. How much do I have now? 91. I have 91 uranium. Yes. Yeah. That little cave of uranium is nice. 93 uranium ore. '94. 95. 96. I want to get 4 more uranium ore. And then I'll head back to the base and I'll show you what I built. 1, 2. So, yep, there's some uranium ore right there. 99. 100. 100 uranium ore, which should give me 20 uranium, refined uranium, I think. Oh, but one of the nice things is sulfur into the warehouse system. Yeah. Oh, it is nice. It is so nice. All right, let's go. So yeah, I launched the rocket, so I no longer have to deal with that wave. That area right there is computer, circuit, and rotor automation. And this is just the initial starting base. All right, go. Oh, well, okay. There. Okay, cool. Did you figure out that you can pull from the warehouse with splitter conveyors, by the way? Discovered by accident when I hooked up the wrong... You can pull from the warehouse with splitter conveyors. You don't need that anymore. You can just pull from the warehouse system wherever you're at. You don't need splitter conveyors. So that sulfur, I have it going straight into that warehouse. If I wanted to, I can just come right in here and I have all the sulfur that I need in order in that warehouse available at my fingertips. All 880 of it. If it's in the warehouse system, you can use it from anywhere. That may be a newer update since you've played. I'm not sure. But this is really, really nice to have. Because I don't have to worry. Yes, but you could have it go to an assembler too. Warehouse with splitter conveyors, by the way. No, I know you can use it anywhere. So what do you mean by you can use it in an assembler too? Because I would love to know that. But you can have it go into other machines. Yeah, that's what I'm wanting to ask. How would you do that? Like, can you have an outbound from a warehouse into an assembling machine? That's kind of what I'm asking. Either way, let's get this uranium refining. As I'm on the stream right now, not at the moment. Okay, because I want to finish this off, and I need 10 refined uranium, and I think I have 2 somewhere. They over here? Yeah, there they are. Ah, guys, I cannot tell you how nice it is to never have to worry about this wave again in this playthrough. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Yes, splitters have 3 out and 1 in. That is correct. Just like in Satisfactory. Oh, man. In a way, it's almost peaceful. Just knowing that that wave is never going to hit again. From on the warehouse's inputs, put conveyor belts going to the splitter's input. It will prioritize the splitters, so it then pulls from the warehouse. But all of these are inputs, not outputs. You then just use the outputs to take items into whatever machine you want. I know they're inputs, but the splitter output is prioritized. I'm sure what you're saying is probably true. I just don't know how it is. At the same time, that seems like it might be a little bit too broken. Because one of the things that I like is the challenge of an automation design. Let me show you what I did for computers. I'm really, really proud of this design. Before I do, though, I need to make a couple batteries. I want to have 2 batteries here. I need to refine cobalt. Hold on. One, two, three, four. Yes, but it makes sense to use warehouses for automation. I was surprised the warehouses didn't have outputs, truthfully. You know what? I am as well. What I would like, what I think would be really cool is a type of logistics system, warehouse logistics, to where what you can do is, like, say in Factorio, you want to have, what's a good example? Nuclear power. You want to have power cells, and your power cells are in the logistics system. What you can do is you can make a requester chest, which will then request a certain amount of power cells, and the bots will go to the logistics system and put it in the logistics requester chest. What I think would be really cool is to have like a warehouse requester, and what it does is it's just like functionally, it's just a container. And what you do is in the container, you request an item from the warehouse, and the warehouse will give that item to the container as long as it says, I don't know, I want to have 200 iron plates in this in this container at all times. So no matter what, it will continuously ping that system. If it's at 200, it won't top it off more than that. But if it falls below 200, the warehouse will up it to 200. And like you could easily just make it a requester container, which would be really, really cool. That way, you don't have to worry about having to do like manually go grab the items from the warehouse and put it into an input of a production chain. Because let me show you what I've done over here. Let me show you my my computer production. The perfect place for computers is over here on this shore because... Hold on. Why has this done nothing? What's missing? It's out of the power network. Really? Huh. I'll be right back. We're going to hold this thought. To any devs who may be watching, that warehouse requester container would be an incredible add-on. Or not add-on, but enhancement to the warehouse system. If I could use a container to request a specific item, I would lose my mind. That would be so incredible to have. I needed refined cobalt. That's what I needed. These are still running, right? Yeah. I'm amazed that that little corner is out of the power network. Okay. $36 demanded? Okay. So 2 will give me 44. That's what I need right there. Okay. Cool. We'll give that some time to do its thing. So, back to where I was going initially. Surprised that it's not in the actual power network when this is. Okay, so I'm going to show you via the drone how this works. Everything starts with copper production. Copper gets smelted and gets put into 2-part producers. This one here is for wire. This one is for plates. The plates combine with silica to make circuit boards, and the wire gets output to 2 things. It gets output to this assembling machine here and this one. This assembling machine is making computers because we use the circuit boards combined with wire to make computers, and then the splitter is split in 2 outputs. One goes into the assembling machine, the other one goes into the warehouse, because there's a lot of things that need circuit boards as an input. It's a crafting part of it's part of the crafting recipe, so you need that. So that's why that's going into the warehouse as well as the computers. But the other wires get combined with the organic here gets made into rubber, which gets made into rubber belts, which gets made right here in this one to rotors, which is really nice. And so this is the perfect area because for computers, all you need is copper and silica. And if you look at the map, these two are right next to each other. There's this one here too, but there's a big old hill blocking them. So it's not really a great place to do computers. That's why I just went around this area here and did the computer production along with it. But because I had to make wires anyway, and I can make rubber anywhere because once you build your tree greenhouses, you can just place them wherever you want. You just make the rubber can be made anywhere. From any place you want, you can place down the tree as long as you have water, I should say, because water is a necessary input. As long as you have water, you're good to go. You can make your organics to make your rubber belts and combine it with wire. But that's why this was the prime candidate for where to make rotors as well. So that's why I did that here. So I was actually particularly fond and happy with how this production system turned out, because the quartz gets turned into silica immediately, then loops around and gets put into making circuit boards. But if I could use a logistics system, like a warehouse logistics, I wouldn't have to deal with this. Because if I could have a logistics requester container that requested, how do I say this? It wouldn't have to be so condensed here, I think is how I'll put it. What I could do is I could make the rotor production, say, up here on the mountain. It really doesn't matter, because what I would do is I would create the circuit boards here and the wires here, and I would put the wire in the logistics system, and then somewhere else I would do the rubber belts in the logistics system, and then in some random place in the world I would do 2 requesters into the warehouse system, one for wire, one for rubber belts, and then have them both wired up into one of these assembling machines, and then have it go into its own warehouse. So there'd be a lot of warehouses and a lot of requester chests, but I also wouldn't have to deal with keeping things in the same place. This production for rotors could go anywhere in the world that I wanted it to go. Also, I really don't think there's anywhere else in this world besides these 2 islands. Just for the record. I would love to be able to have that as a thing. Like, I cannot tell you how incredible that would be to have a warehouse logistics system. That would be so amazing. Requester containers and provider containers or something. Well, I mean, I guess really the warehouse itself acts as a provider because you can pull from it from anywhere you want. But yeah, that would be incredible. Maybe it will be with a resource from one of the other planets in the full game. Yeah, possibly. It very well could be. I have my admin office over here. I don't want to use oxygen capsules if I don't have to. %8.1%. Oxygen's getting up there. It's going to take some time to do it, but it'll get there. Oh man, if we could have some type of logistics system with the warehouse, I would go nuts. I would go full fanboy over this game. It's one of my favorite aspects of Factorio is the logistics system. Hands down, it is quite possibly my favorite feature of that game, period. And I don't think I really need to say anything else. I was going to say something else, but I'm like, yeah, I don't think I need to. I think I made my point. Also, one of the reasons why I'm playing the game now is I wanted to get my name out the door as a player of this game while it's still in its infant stages. I wanted people to know that I really like this game because I do. This game is fantastic. Okay. Let's take a look at where everything is. It's probably at 100. Yes. Yeah, 100% ground fertile and 100% ground fertile. Excellent. We can take this one apart and move to another area. We're going to leave. Come on. Oh, come on. How can I... If any devs ever watch this, let me know how I can get this out of the way. Because it's in the world. I just can't target it to dismantle it. Maybe from beneath. Or even inside it. Standing right on top of it. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, come on. I'm standing on the dang thing. It's a good idea. Build off of it. Oh, I'd love to build off of it if I could, you know, get it. Guess not. Oh, wait, no, I want those there. Uh-oh. Ah. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to flatten this area out and then place those back down. Actually, I don't know if I even need them at this point, since this area has been fertilized. There we go. Maybe over here? Come on. Okay. Cool. Got that all flattened out. We'll do the next kind of seeding area right here. It should have some type of fertilization amount because we just fertilized over there not too long ago. We just finished that one. I'm guessing maybe a few percent. Maybe. There's one. There's another one. And whoop. Tree greenhouse. Ground fertilizer. Pipe hub. And area fertilizer. I lost my filters. Are you kidding me? Bloody hell. There. I wanted to widen that area out anyway, so. And I don't think I have any iron plates. I don't. So I can't build any. Oh, I guess I do, but I don't have enough. Because I think it was 10 filters for that thing. Yeah. That's another thing that I really wish this game had, was if you dismantle something that you don't have inventory space to hold on to it, that it put it into a world chest, and then you can grab it when you make the space. Because I absolutely loathe losing things like that. I'm going to go ahead and make 20 filters just in case something like that happens again. And I think what we're going to do is finish this little section of the terraforming, build the nuclear power cell, and then we'll call it. Okay. That's done. Let's go. Nope, that's not it. I want this. Okay. And then we'll do pipes. Let's come on down. There to there. There to there. There to there. There to there. And then the last thing is belt. Cool. That's it. That can get running. And what I think we're going to do is we're just going to sit here for a bit and watch how this thing, because the cool thing is this goes up in fertile percentage really fast when you have both the ground fertilizer and the area fertilizer. It goes up like the fertilization factor goes up really fast. So I kind of want to just watch it get fertile. I don't know if we'll be able to see too much all at once, but I think it'd be kind of cool. And we'll just kind of look at it from maybe that angle right there. Because I think I already see some green right over there. It's interesting watching the change in the landscape as it gets more fertile, because I remember when I did the first initial fertilization before I had the area fertilizer and I just had the ground fertilizer, it was interesting watching all the grass come in really slowly. Yeah, I'm starting to see way more green right here, over here. There's way more green right in this immediate area now. And it was really interesting watching it become more green through the ground fertilization, which was this thing here. And then back in the initial time when I did this, I did the area fertilization, went from 50 to 100 in the space of about 4 minutes, and I saw trees popping up all over the place. It was really cool. But yeah, there's so much more green popping up around here. This is cool. It's slow. It's not like it's... One of the things I like that how they did this in the game is that it doesn't have like stages where it's like an immediate visual change, right? All of this, we can now see the green coming in, and it's happened slowly, but it is happening, and that's pretty cool. I'm guessing probably around 50% at this point. 72. Higher than I thought. We'll probably start seeing trees pop up here in a minute. This is really cool. Yep, there's a tree right there. And we can watch it grow. It was just a little baby just a couple seconds ago. Now it's a teenager. there it just finished college. And now it's a full adult tree. You definitely would have loved playing Planet Crafter if you liked that. Yeah, I suppose I would have. I think an interesting thing at this point would be to put the fertilization things up at the top of this butte and see where it's at right now. I actually could do that. I'm guessing it's at 100% now. Yeah. So what I probably want to do at some point is, if I take a look at this, there's a dark spot over there and a dark spot right there between the areas that I fertilized. I think I'd like to take this, move it over there, hit those two spaces to kind of just connect the fertilization. Probably over here as well, because that's where I fertilized, was over there. So there's a little bit of a dead spot. And I think it'd be kind of cool to just get this entire peninsula right there, just that area, 100%, which would be really cool. And I need... We're at 8.9% oxygen. Oh, man. I would really like to get this up to 20 because I'm really sick and tired of having to use oxygen capsules. Oh, man. Okay. Either way, let's break this down. And we'll RTB. Cool. Only one tree. Thought there would have been more. Yeah, it doesn't have the automation, but it is terraforming. Yep. I love the automation and the terraforming. I like all of it. And I love this game soundtrack. I cannot tell you how much I love this soundtrack. I would love to talk to the person who wrote this soundtrack and get their inspiration for that cello solo, because it's amazing. It is astoundingly beautiful. Oh, and there was one more thing I wanted to do before we call it a night, and that is come on over Chia. Here we go. And then I think we need to put it in the store, in the ship? Something? Wow! 338 minutes? Bloody hell! Holy crap! I mean, it is 100 times more powerful than just a regular energy cell. Good grief. 330 minutes. That's 5.5 hours. No. It's not 5.5. That's 2.5. Hold on. 60 minutes per hour into 3. No, that's 5 hours. 300 minutes is 5 hours, is it not? 60, 120, 240, 300. Yeah, that's 5.5 hours of flight time. Holy crap. That is a lot of power. Oh, and I don't need these anymore because they're in the store in the warehouse system now. Yes, I forgot about that. I wonder if different planets will have different tracks. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. I don't need that. I don't think I need that. We're going to grab all that sulfur out of the inventory and throw it away because we don't need it. Yeah, there we go. Just put these there. What I want to know is how do I get it to... Oh! No. So when I launched the rocket, it said I reached the end of the prologue. The next objective says this as well. When I launched the rocket from for deviating the moon, there originally was this whole thing here. And then it disappeared. This hasn't disappeared yet, but it does say completed. So I wonder if we really truly are done with this playthrough after 5 episodes. Because I've completed the nuclear fuel cell. If the game was fully open, we could leave. I've gotten rid of the wave. I just haven't finished terraforming. I got to think about where I want this playthrough to go at this point because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to tackle anything more at this point. I mean, what I guess I could do is wait for that update to come out to see what it does to the warehouses. Oh man, I love these sunrises. The sunrises in this game are just gorgeous. And I think the water, even the water itself looks nice. October is not too far away, and boy, am I glad. However, that is just an estimate. I'm not holding them to it because as a software engineer, I know how many times I've thought something was done and something comes up and it just completely breaks everything. Granted, I don't think it's going to be like a complete 1.0 release. I think it's an early access release where you actually purchase the game and whatnot. I don't think it's a full 1.0 release, which Satisfactory will be having a full 1.0 release next month. Sorry, no, not next month. In just a little over a month. I think it's September 10th, maybe 11th. I'm planning on doing that as a whole playthrough as well. So, okay. And I haven't had to deal with that stupid wave in so long. I'm so happy. It is September 10th. Okay. Well, if he said September 10th, it's because I said September 10th. They put it in a press release not too long ago. So, you know, I probably could do some of the fertilization right here. If I were to build the ground fertilizer, amount of organic? Oh, that's why I needed the organic, was to be able to build that. Whoops. Yeah, I think you got that link from me. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's coming out soon. I'm really excited. I'm going to do my own personal playthrough of that as well. What does this say? 0% fertile. No kidding. What about over here? Also 0. Over here? 0%. What? What about where I originally did it? Why does that say 0%? This is where I did it. Maybe it was over here. It's showing the ground is 0% fertile. This is not 0% fertile, guys. This is done. What? I'm really confused. I don't know. It's at 8.9%. We'll continue to get this. I think I don't want to call this playthrough complete until I hit 20. 20% I don't have to worry about bringing air with me wherever I go. But until then, I'm just trying to think of what we would do. And I think the first answer is this. We need to wait for that update to see what the warehouses have. And like seriously, if I could have a requester system, I would be on cloud 9. It would be unbelievably incredible to be able to do this, because all that we would need to do for pretty much all production is have two requester chests going into a assembling machine and put that into a warehouse. That sounds amazing. It's also scalable. If you could put that in a blueprint and just plop the blueprint down, oh, that would be even more amazing. Oh, man. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. The sun has risen on another day. Let's go for a quick swim. Actually, I'm curious just to see what's down here. Is there anything cool? Oh, crap. It takes energy to swim. Look. Oh! Oh, no! Shit. Oh! Oh, yeah. Let's just, let's end the stream with killing myself, apparently. Oh, my gosh. I just wanted to see what this was. Oh, man. I almost became a lemming. I didn't know that would happen. I had no idea. I didn't realize it actually took energy and strength to swim, even if you're at the bottom, not moving. This is interesting. Watch this. I am underneath the water now, and I am not moving, but I'm also not regaining any energy. Your energy does not recharge when you are in water. Ooh. Oh, yeah. You know, it's amazing all the things that you learn around by FAFO. Yeah, you learn a lot. And you get
emotional damage.
Oh my gosh. I mean, electricity and water usually don't mix. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Guys, I can't tell you how happy I am to look out this direction and never see that wave again in this playthrough. Like, it'll obviously be there in a future playthrough. But I am so glad it's not there anymore. Oh, all right. With that near-death experience, and the only reason I'm still alive is because I had food boxes. Like, that is the only reason I didn't actually die. Oh my gosh. Or at least mix well for anything mixed with it too. In this case, it was you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. With that, I shall bid you all a fondue. Take care. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you guys are, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, and peace out.